Well, Verizon has done it again. They just de-risked 56,000 more retirees. Well, I was included in the 2012 spinoff, so I know what you've gone through. Combining the two, Verizon has spent over $13 billion to eliminate 97,000 retirees from their pension plans. They're part of a larger effort. Since 2012, U.S. corporations have spent over $300 billion to shed retirees. That was $300 billion. Why? Well, you probably know some of this, but let me just recap. One, it eliminates the volatility in managing their pension funds, volatility due to the market fluctuations. It eliminates their obligation to continue funding pensions. It reduces their oversight on the amount of reserves they must hold in order to meet their financial responsibilities. ERISA created a pension plan called, and I always get this mixed up, the PBG, the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, PBGC, as a safety net to protect pensioners if the corporations file for bankruptcy. Well, corporations like Verizon, who are healthy, pay for that PBC based on the number of people in their pension plans. Another incentive to get retirees off the pension rolls. Now, that organization is a real assist. Back around 2003, I spoke with some retirees from Bethlehem Steel. Bethlehem Steel went bankrupt. They lost their pension. Yes, they were then getting some money from the PBGC, but it was maybe 60 to 70%, but it was better than nothing. So when ERISA goes away, that goes away for a retiree. ERISA no longer applies once a pension is de-risked. Gone are regular disclosures about funding, performance, and reporting on the provider's financial strength. Are they able to meet their obligations? Gone is the PBGC. It is replaced by individual state patchwork of guarantee association. And gone is your pension benefits protection from creditors, which ERISA provides. So a portion of our efforts over the years have been to get states to provide creditor protection and develop uniform lifetime coverage to guard against bankruptcy. Protection from individual states varies widely. Could be from 100,000 to 300,000, and it's usually capped, so it is not a lifetime protection. In the last several years, in 2022 and 2023, Eddie Stone, who's done a lot of our lobbying work, has worked with the Department of Labor Advisory Council to pass Secure Act 2.0. Major effort of that is to require the Department of Labor to seriously evaluate the negative impacts of de-risking. And we're looking for that letter to come out. I know back in 2022, I was working with Eddie on some of this, and I contacted two of my congressional senators. I currently live in South Carolina with my wife, so my senators were Graham and Scott, which you probably know. And no, I didn't talk to them, but I was able to talk to their legislative directors and secured their agreement to work with us, and Secure Act 2.0 was passed. So that's a helpful thing. Some of you folks, if you're volunteering, you might be able to assist in those kind of efforts. Because as you probably all know, legislators need a little nudge every now and then, except when it comes to their own pay raises. So Eddie has also asked me, as a retiree with a de-risked pension, to provide testimony to that DOJ ERISA Advisory Council, which I did last summer. In English, basically, I said, put the teeth back into ERISA. As retirees, we need it. The overall major theme of all of our efforts there, that we need ERISA and PBGC protections to be improved and strengthened to protect retirees. Even more unsettling in recent trends of insurance groups is their transfer of pensions, assets, and liabilities to offshore subsidiaries. With these subs, there is little, if any, reporting of results. An overview of their ability to meet their long-term obligation is non-existent. Also, I recently wrote an editorial that was published in Next Avenue and Market Watch to highlight this issue.